G'day, guys. Googs here. It's been a long bloody time, and how's life living in your jungle? So, what is this about today? Doctor Who. And I'm feeling rather upset. No, I'm not upset because the 13th Doctor's being played by Jodie Whittaker. In fact, I welcome Jodie Whittaker into the Whovian universe. I look forward to seeing what Jodie can do, and hopefully, with her and the writing team, they can do a better job than the first two seasons of Peter Capaldi. And I do feel sorry for Peter Capaldi for the writing towards him and Clara, Jenna Coleman. That being said, I'm a huge Who fan. I've been a fan since I was a little boy. I love Who. Why is there all this problem, though, about Jodie Whittaker becoming the Doctor, especially in a science fiction fan base? I mean, we sci fi nerds and geeks and junkies have always loved diversity in everything we've done. From Star Trek with, you know, Uhura, and with Star Trek with Chekhov. So, in the middle of the Cold War, they've got Chekhov. They've got a black woman in charge of communication. She's an officer on the bridge of the Starship Enterprise. How about Sulu, the helmsman, just, less than 20 years after the Second World War, where, especially in America, where they joined the war because of Japan. So, you had this wonderful, diverse group of people. And not even all the white people were from the same place. Chekhov was Russian. Scotty was Scottish. You had all these different mixes of people. It was fantastic. So no one has a problem with diversity in science fiction. Ellen Ripley from Aliens is a hero of mine, and most other people who love science fiction. Ellen Ripley is a legend. Sarah Jeanette Connor, from Terminator. T1, she was a vulnerable young girl who just managed to survive with Kyle Reese, and in the second movie, she kicked ass everywhere. Linda Hamilton's character, Sarah Jeanette Connor, was a legend. Other strong female characters, Princess Leia. You say, oh, well, she was a sidekick. It's like, well, yeah, she sidekicks everyone's ass. And then, of course, you've got, once again in sci-fi, you've got the first time a woman was the lead in a TV series, which was Captain Janeway. Once again, Star Trek. And no one said boo to any of these characters. In fact, we love these characters. We love them. So why the hell have we got all this problem? Well, it's because of politics. You see, if you push a narrative to a point where it's the only point of doing something politically, people are going to push back. That's just the way it is. That's human psychology 101. If you say the only reason we are having a 13th Doctor is so that women can win, read in feminists, not necessarily women, and make this whole issue about, oh, women have made this great victory, rah, 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 when women have been in science fiction for years as main characters. And then people go, well, hang on, wait, 2 seconds here. Are you calling us sexist? Are you saying that the only reason this woman is here is to push a political agenda? And are we sexist? Up yours. Fuck you. That's going to be the reaction, and that's been the reaction. A majority of people I've spoken to, and admittedly I haven't spoken to too many, but a lot of the people I've spoken to have gone, well, we don't mind her. We look forward to seeing her role. We just wish it wasn't pushed as a political agenda. Now, it remains to be seen now if Doctor Who itself becomes a political football properly. Now, it's started going in that direction. And people, I feel, with Doctor Who are starting to get really tired of it. I know I am. I'm tired of Doctor Who being a political football. Fuck politics. I want to watch the Doctor. I want to see the Doctor get over the top of the Daleks, the Masters and the Missies, Cybermen. I want to see that. I want to see the Sea Devils return at some point in time. The underwater Silurians. I want to see the Doctor have adventures in time and space with a companion and have great adventure. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see a show where suddenly it becomes the only important thing about the show is how it is perceived politically. I mean, Doctor Who has always been diverse. Always been diverse. You ask people who their favourite companions are, they'll never say Adric. They'll never say Turlo. You know, they'll never mention the bloke characters over the years that have been great in Doctor Who. They'll say, oh, what about Ace? Ace was pretty cool. She was kick-ass. Sarah Jane, she took no shit from the Doctor. She was great. Donna was brilliant. Wasn't Donna brilliant? Rose was fantastic. We love Rose. And they were just as much a main character to us as the Doctor was. To us Whovians. But when you start saying that the only way to get Who diverse is to have a woman there, that suddenly goes, hang on, you're using the word diverse, that's politics. Fuck you. Don't want politics in here. Quite happy to have a woman doctor. Not a problem in the world. Please. Please bring it on. I mean, after all, Michelle Gomez was brilliant as Missy. It was a fantastic character. But if you make it all about your politics, and if the only thing you care about in your politics is identity, and that's the only thing that's important to you, in a diverse science fiction show that has always been diverse, not just towards human, but towards aliens as well, then you're barking up the wrong tree and you're going to get the reaction you've gotten. And as far as all these people pushing the agenda, a lot of them I've talked to about Doctor Who, and they don't even know what's going on with Doctor Who. They're like, oh, well, it's that show, you know, where he travels through time, and they give you the briefest of synopsis, and you go, who is your favourite Doctor? And they go, oh, Tennant. And you go, okay, what colour was his light? Was his sonic screwdriver? Well, we don't know that. You're a fan? Okay. Who's the leader of the Daleks? Well, we don't know that. In other words, a lot of these people don't know who. They're not fans. They're pushing an agenda. So to all of us Whovians who know what the show is and know what the show is about, I guess we're just going to have to see what Jodie's like. I'm really hoping that the politics goes away with Doctor Who. I don't want my favourite show, or my favourite science fiction show on television, to become a moral swampland of diversity politics. And I'm hoping you would feel the same. I'm Googs. And we'll catch you around. Uru.